To get the district superintendent article on the newsletter, you would add a new post just like you normally do. Add your title. Click on Use Default Editor. And then you add your text. And each text box is one paragraph. And I can tell that it did paste as 3 text boxes because only this one paragraph is dark. That means I'm in an active block. And if I click here, now this is the dark one that's in an active block. Same thing goes there. Okay, so my article is all in. Now I need to click on Document, change the author. In this case, it is Nancy Cushman. Now here's the part that's different. To get the article to show up on the newsletter page, you need to select the category Newsletter that's appropriate for your district, Newsletter-West. If the district superintendent also wants this article to show up on their district web page, then you select the name of the district. If this article is also supposed to be included in a scheduled MailChimp mailing for that district, you would select West-MailChimp, and then you go into MailChimp and schedule your email. In this case, it's not going to be included in a MailChimp because there really aren't any more district newsletters, so we're all done with the categories. Finally, I need to upload my featured image if there is one. I can do that by clicking on Set Featured Image, and I can either select my image that's already in the media library, or I can upload a new image. And let's go to desktop. Let's say that for this one it's supposed to be that image. Your images for the newsletter articles, or for any articles on the website, should be 869 pixels wide by 315 pixels tall. So this image is too big, but I can upload it and edit it in the same website by clicking Edit Image, and then I can scale 869, tab, let me do it again, 869, well, okay, let's try there, scale. So now it is scaled down to 870 by 435, but that's still not the right size. Okay, I clicked on Save, and so now my image is 870 by 435. So it's still not quite the right size, so now I need to crop the image, and I can do that by clicking and dragging a rectangle to the size that I need. You'll notice that on the selection area towards the right, the numbers are getting bigger or smaller. So it really doesn't matter how big I choose my box, I can leave it like that. And to be precise, I can just change the numbers right in here. So it's supposed to be 869, darn it, 9, and then here it should be 315. Now I can click and drag this box to the exact spot that I want it to be, and this I think is good. So now I click on the crop icon, and let's save it. It doesn't show the correct dimensions there, but this could happen to you as well. Here we go. So it did save 869 to 315. So now I'm going to click Update so that it replaces the existing file. Here we go. Okay, now I can close out of this window, and it's not showing like it's the right size, but I think it just hasn't updated the media file. So I'm going to click on this reload just to make sure that the file that I'm going to put in there is the right size. Well, it kicked me out. That's okay. Go back to Set Featured Image. I'm selecting my file, and there it is, 869 by 315. If I would have just selected it and clicked on Select, that would have been okay too. It's just this page that didn't update its information, but the image itself was saved, so it should be the right size. So click on Select, and there's the featured image in there. Now for excerpt, when we have the article to be included in a MailChimp email, then you want to add an excerpt, and that's just a few sentences that describe the article or tell the reader why to click and open it, some kind of a teaser. If you don't put anything in there and you created your article with the default editor, MailChimp is going to pick up the first few lines and add that as the excerpt. So it's not critical, but if you really want to be more intentional with why your reader should click on this article, you want to include an excerpt. Since we're not including this in MailChimp at all, we don't have to worry about the excerpt. So now the last thing to do is click on Publish, and then we'll be prompted to click Publish again just to confirm. But before we do that, I want to show you that this is, if I click on Publish, it's going to publish now. If I wanted to schedule it for a later date, I can click on Immediately, and then I get these calendar options where I can pick a later publishing date if I want to, or I could even backdate it if I needed to. For the newsletter will always be published on the first Tuesday of every month. This first month is an exception. We're actually publishing it on the 12th, but let's say that we were publishing it on the 6th and 5th, and today is not the 6th, then the deadline, or let's say we're going to publish it next month. So it would publish on the 5th. The deadline to get it published by the 5th, I need you all to publish your articles 8 days before. So that's the Monday before the Tuesday. So in this case, it would be February 25th. And you could schedule it before, but this is the deadline, February 25th. And then I can make sure that, yep, it's going to publish on that day. And then I click Schedule and Schedule. So now it's due to publish on that date. And for now, I won't see it on the newsletter page. I'll see it on the newsletter page when it goes live on February 25th at 10:35 a.m.